Okay, so if you are watching this last part, you want to figure out why is the answer 0. Okay, so let's go ahead and figure that out now. Okay, so again here, notice that there's no number in front of the x, so we have two choices to make. I'm going to go ahead and move the tangent over to the other side. So I'm going to get the inverse of sine of x is equal to negative inverse of tangent of x. I'm going to apply both sides this sine. So I'm going to get x is equal to sine of negative tangent of x. Okay. Quickly write a little let statement. So I'm going to say let theta equal the inverse of tangent of x. If I do that, I now get to say that this is sine of negative theta. Using my negative angles, I can pull out that negative. So this is really negative sine of theta. So back to this part right here. I'm going to apply the inverse to both sides, and I'll get tangent of theta is equal to x. So again, this is knowing that this is really x over 1. This is really y over x. So what I'm missing is r. So again, pay attention. That is really x squared plus 1 squared is equal to that question mark squared. So x squared plus 1, take the square root. So I'm going to get which question mark is equal to r this time. So x squared plus 1 is in fact equal to r. Again, we're going to assume that it is positive. So now I get to plug this in. So this will become x is equal to negative x over the radical of x squared plus 1. I will multiply the denominator to both sides. So this becomes x, and then the radical of x plus 1 is equal to negative x. I eventually will want to get rid of that radical, so I'm going to square both sides. So square the monomial, so don't move that over yet. So this will become x squared, and then times x squared plus 1 is equal to the negative cancels away, so positive x squared. If I factor this in, I'm going to get x to the power of 4 plus x squared is equal to x squared. Subtract x squared to both sides. So over here, I'm going to get x to the power of 4 is equal to 0. Now, when I take the fourth root, there's only one number that is going to work, and it's x is equal to 0. We still want to check because we did square something. So we want to do a quick little check. So we're going to check it in the original problem. So the inverse of sine of 0 plus the inverse of tangent of 0, we want to know is this 0. Well, where is sine and tangent both equal to 0? That's at the 0 degrees, or 0 radians. So I know that that 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So I know that everything does, in fact, work out, right? So that was the last problem. Questions, concerns, comments, you can always email me.